What's taking up your thoughts and emotions during these summer days? I know it's hot, but I just want to talk to you a little bit about energy. Summer is supposed to be full of energy because you got the sun, vitamin D, you're traveling. But sometimes this summer, because it's been hot and we've been in the house in certain parts of the world, I want to talk to you a little bit about your thoughts and emotions. Have you been feeling stuck lately or seeking peace and happiness, but you can't seem to find it? So recently, I took myself on an energy audit. One of the things I had to do was be mindful and meditate on what I'm bringing to this world. How does my negative thoughts or even my positive thoughts impact the world that I interact with? And so through mindfulness and meditation, I sat in silence. I really sought out solitude. I watched what I was saying. I watched what I was watching, what I was consuming in terms of food. And I really removed people out of my life. And I tended not to talk about people with other people, right? And so what I did was being mindful of my own energy, because a lot of times we sit here and say, it's somebody else. But I'm here to tell you, if you're picking up on their energy, guess what? You got that ingredient in you. So that's why we need to do an energy audit of ourselves. So mindfulness and meditation really allowed me to start picking apart me. I know it's not easy and it's not the fun thing to do, but if you want to live the best life possible, guess what? It starts with you. So mindful meditation is what I did. And then 2, I examined my interactions with people over the last year. What did I contribute to a negative response, an argument, a disagreement, peace, positivity, collaboration? What did I respond? What did I share with, right? What did I give and how did I collaborate? Good or bad, right? Big or small? And as I examined that, I actually started reflecting. And through reflecting, I was able to determine, that sometimes I poked the bear. Sometimes I wasn't so nice. Sometimes, guess what? I was the negative person. And sometimes I didn't raise my hand to being the negative person. So I had to do an energy audit and an audit of who I wanted to be and who was I being that was not being productive for the universe and the environment in which I walk and dance in. So after I did reflection, what I want you to know is I created this detox plan. So at first I knew what I wanted to do was just kind of cut out things, but I became a little bit more diligent. And so in my detox plan, I made sure I meditated every morning and every evening. And the first week, I did 15 minutes. The second week was 30, and the third week was 40, and then it was 50 in the morning. And what I added to my detox plan and my meditation was sound. So through sound, I have crystal bowls, I have Tibetan bowls, I have drums, I have a flute. So I found something that is healing to my soul. And so during my meditation, I created my life song. And my life song is something that I chose, that I made up, that speaks to me in my life. And throughout my meditation with my drums or my crystal bowls, I sung my life song. And I journaled and I had time for myself. And I just surrendered into my sensations that I had that were coming up. And so I was really careful with assigning emotions to the sensation, because when you assign emotions to a sensation, or you assign emotions to how you're feeling, right? Then you're assigning yourself to the program of that emotion. But it's not you. So if you assign yourself to mad, think about everybody in the universe that's mad, that's been mad. And when you assign yourself to that emotion, then you encompass everything that mad is. You don't want to do that. So I just leaned into the sensation I was feeling and I surrendered. So I meditated. I meditated day and night. I kept a journal and I just wrote. And every time I had a sensation, if it was really big and just overwhelming, what I did was I got on my mat or I dropped to my knees and I just prayed or I just meditated. I just sat in silence, solitude. So meditation, journaling, and being vulnerable and allowing myself to surrender to that sensation. What I also did was I really started showing up for me. I started going to the gym. I picked up Pilates. I was more diligent in my yoga practice. I was going to the chiropractor. I was all about cleansing my system. I did 2 detoxes. I got a colonic. I did acupuncture. And I know it sounds like a lot. I got a massage, but I knew that in order for me to really get to the parts that I may not see when I'm interacting with other people, I knew I had to detox myself of the toxicity in my system that I may have put in so that I can recognize how I show up in the world. And so throughout that detox plan, I started to witness and notice, right, what was in my blind spot. They started coming to the forward into the forward trajectory, right, and my vision, so I could recognize the things that may irritate other people. So I can understand me and how I dance with other people so that if I wanted to reset or learn a new habit, I could do that because now I'm aware. So the detox plan allowed me to be aware of how I show up in the world to other people. So I had to really do an energy audit. So I want you to think about what you can take out of the detox plan, and I want you to apply it to your life, and I want you to comment and tell me after a week how you felt implementing a detox plan. Because I have to tell you, my detox plan was pretty dope, and I noticed when I might have slipped and what it felt like and what sensations came on and how I was interacting with the world and what that felt like. But most of the time, there was this peace and happiness and joy because the things that were in my blind spots came to the forward in front of me in my vision, and I could now see what people may have said to me or mentioned or told me about myself, and now I can see it, and now I can correct it. Because I want to be the best me possible for myself, but also I understand that I have a duty to show up for other people. That my responsibility for me is to be content, and happiness is hard to get to and to navigate, but to be this being that I can share the world with other people. So do an energy audit and see how you're interacting with the world, and share with me in the comments below how you implemented some of the ingredients from the detox plan. Be well, be amazing, and most of all, be you.